Good morning, Virgo. My name's Clive. You're watching Emrys Tarot. It's my great pleasure to be here and read for you today. Cross-watchers, new viewers, everybody's welcome. The only other thing I would say, this is a general reading. Please take the bits that resonate, leave the rest, okay? So without further ado, let's see what messages we have for you. What's going on? Well, there's been a lot of transition taking place for you. There's been a lot of change taking place for you. I'm kind of getting that you are leaving a particular situation behind. Okay, this I'm getting is a long-standing situation where, you know, you've been contemplating your situation. All right, and you've decided to leave this situation behind. You're no longer being persuaded by other people's opinions. Okay, and this could involve a divorce here, but what I'm getting here most of all is relocation, moving to a new residence, at the very least taking a holiday because there's somebody new here. For some of you, it's a trial run, but the main thing that sticks out here is with this Death card, Ten of Swords, King of Swords, Four of Wands, is you're definitely putting closure on the past. Whatever your situation, you're seeing life through a new perspective. You're realising that the position of the past was unattainable. It was unattainable. It wasn't sustainable. It was very erratic. The things have been changing, little differences, slowly but surely, perhaps over the last 10 years for some of you. Okay. And the energy has been building up within you, and you've finally realised that for you, this can no longer work. Now, whether this is in a work situation or a personal situation, you know, it remains the same. There's an ending here, and it's one of permanence. You feel things have you feel it's been pretty bleak for you over the last few years. Okay, and you know, there's some of the blame game going on, but I'm getting that a lot of you are realising that both of you made decisions here, and you know, there's a lot of forgiveness here, of forgiving yourself, not necessarily for the other person's sake, but for yourself, so you can move on with a clear conscience. But you are growing very cold towards somebody here. Okay, there's perhaps even legal advice here. All right, about a move, looking for a new house. But most of all, you are making a cold, logical, intuitive decision. You're doing this via experience and the past. You're making this decision based on your past rather than letting your emotions get in the way. I'm getting the emotions have gone. This to me is a resolute. It's, as far as you're concerned, it is finished. But you want to bring a peaceful resolution to the past and bring it to a conclusion. Okay. Whether you've been married to this person, working in a particular area or for a particular company for a long, long time, it's all coming to an end. Okay, and what I'm getting here is for a lot of you moving on, but you're moving on with a very, very different perspective. And it's not that you don't care, it's that you're adapting to the situation, and that there is an acceptance of the situation. For a lot of you, you could have met somebody new here. Okay, but you know, you want to be somewhere else. You don't want to remain where you are at this moment. What else do we have? Six of Pentacles, the Magician, the Three of Wands, Three of Swords. Yep. Yeah. Six of Pentacles under the Death card. Yeah, these changes, and you know, you've been in a codependent situation here for a long time, perhaps with money. There's been a lot of support here. I'm kind of getting you've supported this person very much, but you've wanted a change of scenery. Perhaps you've been saving some money, okay, investing some money somewhere so that it gives you a nest egg to be able to do what you've wanted to do for a long time. Okay, in work I'm getting some kind of payoff or settlement of some kind. Okay, but there's a freeing off energy here. You're free to move and live where you want and with who you want now. In the past, you weren't able to do that. You were tied by contracts, the situation, responsibilities, but that's all changing now. You are making a decision. There is a brand new start here. Your confidence is growing, okay? And you're on the point of making a decision, all right, and turning your back on a particular situation, connection. There is a brand new, fresh start here. Could be with somebody new, okay? I am picking up a parting of the ways here. But what I'm getting also is a lot of stability coming your way and a lot of healing. It's kind of like the situation that you've been in, whatever area of your life. It's a bit like metaphorically cutting yourself and you're sitting there holding the wound open and it couldn't heal. All the time you were in this situation and kept trying to make it work, kept giving support, it was like holding that wound open and it wasn't allowed to heal. And, I'm getting here for a lot of you, there was, a lot of resentment building up. The energy was building up. And it's kind of like the more you tried to make it work, the more you realised that it was never going to work, so to speak. I know that sounds like a contradiction in terms, but yeah. Although you've been contented for a long while, you've also on the back burner been making plans and you're about to make your move. You've been struggling with it for a long, long time. There has been conflict here. There's been other people involved, perhaps too many opinions, friends giving advice. Okay, but what I'm getting most of all is perhaps you've been kept in the dark about whoever it is you've been dealing with. Okay, they've been dealing with other people on whatever level. Okay, and you've been hurt. But it's come to the point where you've been trying and trying and trying, and now you realise the situation you're in is no longer tenable, and you're taking this fresh start, this Ace of Wands, so to speak, and you're manifesting a new beginning for you, okay? And this goes with planning, saving money, but it also includes travel. And even in work, perhaps I'm picking up teaching on a career, a change of career, teaching. Okay, moving to a new school, moving to a new state. Yep. You're very resolute. You're no longer putting up with second best. You've got some new goals to achieve, places to be. You've got perhaps you've been dealing with somebody who doesn't like change. Okay, but what I'm getting is that most of all, this is you. Okay. And where there's been a lot of complacency, there's now like getting out of that chair and taking action because you feel you want something better. You're coming into your own. Yeah, breaking free of codependency. Okay. 6, breaking free. You see, this is the past. You've been given a lot in the past. Now you want balance. Now you want reciprocity. Now there's new work here, new opportunities. You are looking to break free from a certain situation. Okay. But, you know, there's a lot of unknown factors, you know, even with the person that you've been with. Perhaps you've been dealing with a player type energy, okay, who's been in and out of your life. It's been very, very inconsistent, this situation. Success here. I'm kind of getting that you're no longer going to make compromises for anybody else. I'm getting that you'll make compromises for yourself, but you're not going to live on anybody else's terms. What I'm getting here is, you know, there's a new connection here, perhaps a partnership even in work that will lead to success with a lot of equal effort. But you're just looking forward to being somewhere else. I'm getting in business, you know, taking some clientele with you, setting up your own business. In a personal life, you want to, you're basically a very, very strong individual. You want to prove your self-worth to yourself. You no longer want to rely on anybody else. Okay, you really are coming into your own. You're prepared to work very, very hard, put the time and effort in. And if you are setting up a new business on your own, okay, getting advice from professionals here. But even on the personal front, you know, when you're moving house or leaving a particular situation, whether separation, perhaps divorce, of course you'll need to talk to legal boys, okay, but there is assistance here, there is support for you. It is a bit of stepping out your comfort zone. Yeah, new love. True love for some of you. Okay, being with somebody and in a situation, in a job where you can just be yourself. And you can express yourself very, very freely. And you're no longer going to repeat the past. You're very guarded and you're shielding yourself and very guarded about the past. No more complacency. New feelings, new perspective. A lot of areas in your life, you're heading for big changes. Thanks very much for watching.